Каркор. 20 сразу закончится. О, 250.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Sure. Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I
Вот
was
водичку на
concerned
длинной
about.
кассе не налить.
Trophy wife or
Даже
not.
знаю на какой.
I'd
Первый,
said I would
наверное.
protect the girl. That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her cocktail.
Инвалидный старт на самом деле. Короче, ты меня обманываешь, еще ты не грузишься.
Nice work. Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
Транквила. Я почему что ты знаешь, что успокойся, но это не точно.
What have you done with him? They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move. It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too
Да, в том, что на хардкоре надо собирать все аптечки. Беда номер два в том, что я не знаю, где все аптечки в этой игре.
Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
It's gonna be all right, Mr. Bronco.
Ничего не скипается.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay. Stay right here. It's okay.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ajuda, cara. Chama uma ambulância!
Fuck.
Ну, гоним, у меня бы никто не выжил.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Янцо.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
С аркада надо будет скоро мод бегать. Там подпинание на час.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed. A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela.
She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up, more people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cold town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde!
Good luck.
I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, palavra. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Потому что еще вторая глава не началась. Когда второй уровень загрузится, и таймер сам сместится на следующую часть. Кинцо.
Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was fashion.
И первая глава закончилась.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass.
Кстати, обычно, если я играю без сенскипера, я рано стараюсь вообще не рестартить. Типа, как пойдет, так пойдет. Потому что тут есть очень большой запас по прочности. В этих режимах бегают 2,5 коллеги.
Son of a bitch.
Тут натурально вся скорость рана зависит от того, умираешь ты или нет. Ситуация. Вообще проморосил.
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it.
Все, завтра в то же время, может быть,
Guess my
покатать.
time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid
Сколько у
holiday
тебя
of the
час
sun I'd
дня,
been promised.
когда ты пришел?
At least I was getting shot at by a middle class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Я произношу эту фразу где-то 4 раза в день. В основном на работе.
Come on, come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us! Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls, and Marcelo, but he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Oi, Oya! Look, there they are! She's making a run for it.
Че тут долбаный прицел не отвечает? О. Олег. Я вчера побил рекорд на 9 секунд. Привет. Это будет очень длинный спидран. Самый 2,5 минимум. Бадиба. Пиксель, пиксель, пиксель.
Eu não disse que eu ia te pegar. Você foi fácil
He's
demais.
gonna kill her! Do something!
She's headed inside. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
И разбился.
This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards. Giovanna!
Только но.
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
We had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
Raul!
What the hell are you doing?
Giovanna! Hey. No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Sem fazer barulho, sem fazer cagada, hein? Ei, vocês aí parados, filho da puta!
Here they come.
Parado aí! Bota essa arma no chão!
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora!
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada estúpido! Me mostre o dinheiro!
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa!
Easy, pal.
Играет
Easy.
напряженная музыка.
Vem!
someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. There's got to be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me
Две
a
главы,
message,
15 минут.
trying to tell me
Осталось
my luck was finally about to
12
run out.
глав.
Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast.
Можно вот так делать. Отлично, я включил английские субтитры, потому что у меня английская версия сейчас запущена. Так что учим английский с Максом.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Come on, Max, let's go.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Pull it together, Max. Let's go.
Pull it together, Max. Let's go.
Hold on. Wait here a second. Not a problem.
Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
Рисковое занятие.
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
Аккуратнее, у меня так брат
See
умер.
there, Grandpa. Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Hey, careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town.
У меня брательника реально такая мулька есть. Он любит пощекотать себе нос, чихнуть, и из-за этого типа кайф
Looks like
словить.
it was this anyway.
Yeah.
Хотя как-то мозг стимулируется. Аккуратнее, не подсядь на это дело.
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
Right.
Да все нормально, я же не покупаю специальную штуковину, чтобы щекотать себе
Let's
нос.
leave. Come on. All right. Don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
Who the hell do you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao
Сидишь
Paulo,
тихо,
brother.
спокойно,
Could be anyone.
книжку читаешь, в соседней комнате, чих, чих, чих,
Trained
чих.
killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So what now, Einstein?
Well, I guess we get these Comando Sombra their money. Make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Quem são esses filhos da puta? Caralho, mano, não faço ideia, foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui, vamos vazar, vamos, vamos. Onde é a saída?
Привет, Ети, нашел что-нибудь еще позитивного и брутального?
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve...
Может, улучшенные стратегии... Да, блин, в последних главах это то, что делает тебя чемпионом.
So what am I, the button pusher?
Гена их точно бегать не умеет.
You're so good at it.
Не, он умеет их бегать, но у него план таковой отсутствует.
Just another day at the office, huh?
You should have known this wouldn't end well.
Didn't even begin well. It was
Да,
hardly
ты, походу, вчера перевернулся,
hostage
сколько, 12
exchange.
часов?
I guess I must have skipped that class. Okay, come on. Let's go.
Я в свои молодые годы только столько в контроль не играл.
Where the hell's he going?
на пике своей формы.
I'm working here.
Heads up. Here come his friends. Something tells me we're heading in the right direction. Son of a bitch.
You okay?
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
Что-то это слишком жестко.
Let's go, Max.
Ты вообще уверен, что ты человек?
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
Jesus, Max! Why didn't you wait a bit longer? You need to see this!
Справедливо. Это очень странный маневр.
If it
Сделал
was
вот так.
good enough for a professional athlete, it was good enough for me.
Никогда не делали, а теперь сделаем.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
Look at this flak jacket. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
Yeah, I noticed. I'll get you one for Christmas. Come on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on us.
We'll deal with him first. I only got one shoulder left.
There's no time. The money will be long gone. We gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
Я забыл, какие клевые, ну, типа,
I might have written a
ванлайнеры
book on dumb
скрытые.
ideas,
Потому
but
что я их
Passos
скипаю.
sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
Это же был префайр.
Sniper friend should be just up here.
It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
Бусай.
Look, I'll deal with the guys on the other side of the fence. You take the others.
Whatever you say.
I'll handle the rest of them.
Neves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né?
Quem é a menina?
É alguma...
Дал тебя.
Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
На самом деле это довольно просто. У тебя тоже есть шансы, потому что все мои раны настолько встратишь. Типа там, играя правой ногой, маленько направшись, можно взять.
Going up.
Hey, look out! You got another sniper on you.
Это был самый смешной спуск Макса, который я вообще когда-либо видел.
Come on, move, move!
Интересно.
How's it looking, Max? Jesus, take them out, Max! On there! I've done this last once!
Ха!
The stairs, Max!
Так, туда есть что-то общее. Потому что я первый раз играю, ну, заполняю шкалу. То есть до этого я ни разу не играл на этом уровне сложности в этой категории. Хочу с первой попытки взять VR, потому что я жесткий. Если такая сцена длинная, я пойду покурю.
Max? Shit. Now we got another sniper on me. So let me deal with this guy first.
All right, bro. I'm moving too. Stay in touch.
Place was like Fort Knox. Hey, Passos. Passos. I've got you on the security camera. Where are you?
I don't know. Somewhere in this.
Да, потому что могу в том числе, кстати.
What's going on there?
Ну, на самом деле, можно было... Типа того, это супер джедайская спидрановская тактика. На самом деле, можно было открыть ранг гиены и его время нахерачить везде. Но он таймер очень странно ведет, мне просто лень это переписывать. У него нет разделения, сколько он с главу взял. У него есть финальное время, типа, как ран идет. Скорость, которой теряет телефон, меня еще поражает.
There goes the money. Now we've lost the wife and $3 million. The boss will be giving us a raise at this rate.
Yeah, that's messed up, all right. Come on. We gotta get out of this place. Take care of that guy in the IT tower. I'll meet you at the chopper.
В случае важных переговоров теперь мы можем делать вот так.
I had a hole in my second favorite drinking arm, and the only way we were likely to get Fabiana back now was in installments. Whoever our uninvited guests were, I was about done playing solo. There was only one way up there.
Ну, привет. А прикол, сейчас умру, меня откинет наконец на лестницу.
Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up, but things had a habit of only making sense to me, looking back long after I'd run out of time to fix them.
Пасос, он просто Кевин из глубокого космоса. Типа одного уровня персонажа.
For New Jersey. I don't know why I did it. see what's waiting outside for us.
Well, it ain't gonna be a warm cup of milk and a blowjob.
В смысле, когда он его вербует? Ну, типа, да.
What do you mean we're fine? Come on, huh? We're not. Now shows up. Come on.
Pop him!
Ну, типа, у них был high military skill, и они, типа, были
Let's go, man.
разделены целым
Around
стадионом.
the corner from my apartment. It only took a few minutes to get back.
Vamos, man. Let's go. Droga.
Кстати, если хочешь себя развлечь, можешь на второй вкладке браузера ветеран Гиены на хардкоре.
A chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. Up and out, scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
Не, можно на чип попадать, пожалуйста? Спасибо. Ну да, типа, открой гиену внутри себя. У меня план вообще был. Это прям ошибка. Мне просто интересно, насколько у него проклятый ран. Насколько он вообще на ТВ сыграл, чтобы типа, ну, просто забить время в этих рекордах.
There were wrecks all around, and not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you cross the road to avoid.
And they're always one step ahead.
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles.
Ситуация. Такое бывает. Мы на верном пути, товарищи.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last.
Кажется, что сама глава Барри называется «Выкуп». Мне поставить может кто угодно. Типа такое предзнаменование, что его не просто так затащили.
I'm fine with the leather. This don't show
Тут
the
натурально.
blood so
Чтобы взять
much.
ВР, нужно просто не умирать. Ты можешь буллетами просто годы проводить, насколько у тебя его хватит. Главное, живи.
How's this look?
Me pasa, señor Goya. Просто не убивай пасоса.
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah. Think you need a hand?
No, do you?
Насчет надо скипы поймать, типа в 5.1 и где они там еще в 7.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Я сомневаюсь, что Гена вообще делал с Кипсимой в голове.
This is a known Commando Sombra area.
Но для этого надо собрать все аптечки на уровне, блин.
We wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work for private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I've been stuck in the past so long, I'd forgotten what year it was.
Max, quit your daydreaming.
Отстой.
It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Don't go anywhere.
Не понял, что значит ждал. Тут же без сенскипера. Или он по привычке, чтобы у него игра не упала? Я что-то не понял. Он, по-моему, просто не даст скипнуть, пока, ну, не дойдет до этого самого момента. В принципе, по этим местам можно ориентироваться, когда в нью-йоркской минуте можно это скипать сцены.
Here I was, some hopped up gringo,
Блин, забыл
long
вертолет
way from
посмотреть.
home, making trouble
Чисто
the only
протроллить.
way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the
Помакс
same
ходит по
way.
голове,
What
делает
would happen to
селфи.
that girl I was supposed to protect?
Eu sempre fico a parte de merda.
Живой? Что здесь, что ли? Это было забавно, кстати. Просто шеи
I didn't
обычно
want to
умирают.
think about what would be happening on that video feed. I had to keep moving. I hope.
Буду стреляться, нет? Ну ладно. Вот здесь вот загадка, что тогда этого негра убило. Он же стрелял, стоял там и типа херак, труп валяется, и выстрел с дробовика перед этим. Он реально застрелился?
Passar essa mina que ela já viu demais, hein? Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, ele quer dinheiro. Aí, vou jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein?
У меня защитный крем где-то на 50%. Либо маме или папе, не знаю, скорее всего маме.
I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to the depressants.
там вы ходите по очень тонкому льду, молодой человек.
I hadn't seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers. I prefer to mix these with
Больше
alcohol.
аптечек, богу аптечек. Ничего себе, ты снайпер. Ну, вы так не умеете. Так, началось. Ну, all good so far. Он, конечно, с его повалялся, но как бы так надо было. Когда хардкор со скипами я делал, я вообще поджег газовый баллон и спрятался за укрытием, подождал, пока он взорвется.
Max? Max? You all right? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident chump who'd gone into the jungle alone.
Shit, more company! Sorry, you tonight?
How much longer, I don't know.
Да, у меня ничего врезаться не будет.
Max, the side of the boat! I know!
Этот чувак не убиваем, который за рулем лодки. На нем есть отметка, что у него можно попасть, но он не убивает никогда.
That boat is blocking us from the one we need. I can't get a shot on Fabiana's. We're nearly there, pal.
Hey!
You see her? Stay on that boat.
Jesus.
Christ. We need to get past that decoy boat.
Shit! Grenade! Grenade!
Down. That doesn't Doesn't look so good.
We got engine trouble!
Fix it quick there, Captain. We need to move. You don't get that started, we're gonna die in this swamp.
I can't concentrate with bullets pushing past my head!
I don't need to tell you, they're getting away, genius.
If you go, if you give us a second! Over there, man, over there!
Whatever you say. How we doing, buddy?
Keep them off of us!
Ты же накопил 25 тысяч очков?
We ain't gonna be floating much longer!
Guess we're gonna be swimming.
Я сомневаюсь, что ты успеешь.
Hey, hey, that's them. We're back.
Nice job. I'm sure they missed us.
That's us will be right. Look out! Get in that booth! Damn it!
Пробуй теоретически открывал при голосовании, то
I
ли
got an idea.
предикшены.
Hold on.
Может, даже сможешь их запулить.
Ah, shit.
Baby, come on!
Интересно.
They got an armada out here! Push it! Brazilian tourist office should get a load of this.
Всегда места так делают. Я всегда не могу, убивая водителя, и чувак остается в лодке живой.
The place was crawling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire.
Ладно, едьте, с какой скоростью у тебя копятся очки? Я начинаю нервничать.
Move up on them!
All right. I'll get us a little closer.
Close in!
Come on, just give me a second.
We're not coming this close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Move up on them!
Ох ты ж.
We're gonna hit the pier!
Не, возможно, короче, эта функция пригодится. Я же нью-йоркскую минуту буду бегать с бешеным пари. Почему я там в третьем месте, если они не от на третьем месте не от хорошей жизни?
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not
Да.
feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Пас такой пассивно-агрессивный.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo bem.
não? Ah,
You
fucking pair of clowns.
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save.
I know. I just
Кстати,
wish I
самый
knew
важный
what was
вопрос. Вот в конце этой кат-сцены к ним заломится секретарша, скажет, что пришел коп де Сильва. Он скажет, что это очередной продажный коп, который хочет денег. И буквально через секунду нас начинают штурмовать эти...
Feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco.
Ночи Крест, или как они там называются? Ночи Преста. Парамилитарис.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when
Как-то
father
что-то
died.
Мингова. Вообще этот коп,
brothel.
короче, прета, да. И вообще довольно интересно, что этот коп всегда оказывается в абсолютно хаотичном месте и помогает Максу. Мне кажется, он гораздо более мутный персонаж, чем тот же Пасос.
I can almost guarantee it. If you do as I
Еще у него не носит обручальное кольцо.
Maybe.
Диего носит.
Be strong, brother.
А, Родриго.
Wife.
Меня, короче, инсульт, я забываю имена и названия.
Things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, Pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker,
Senhor?
let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Senhor Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais.
Как инструмент сторителлинга, когда типа надо как-то продвинуть сюжет вперед.
Até logo, Senhor Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was
Да,
born
мутный
into great
он.
fortune.
Чуйка у меня.
Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The men I talk to, they only see money. Now my wife, I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool. Just like the rest of
И скрытая концовка игры о том, что он прикуривает сигару в полицейском участке, сидя за место капитана этого долбаного Бахмайера. И этот... Зачем вы пришли в полицию? Вся полиция пропитана коррупцией и насилием. Вы пришли с ней бороться? Нет, я пришел ее возглавить. Вот, он еще из здания выйти не успел.
O sistema de segurança foi desativado. I can see that. We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down. Posso?
Секретарша, которая пришла говорить о том, что к ним пришел продажный мусор, она выйти не успела.
There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online. Strange. You pay a couple $1 million and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk now, both of you.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
This code should get us in.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right.
Не, но он же глава спецназа, я думаю, очень придумал бы. Ты чё? Да подошел.
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
На втором ране подряд у меня чувак скипается, который вообще до этого не скипался.
It's through here.
Я аптеки забываю собирать, потому что я не знаю, где они. Теперь. Говно. Нормально, я не покидал укрытие. Спамьтесь как обычно. Ребят. Я за укрытием.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
Give me a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco?
Что-то у меня по хп все нормально получилось на самом деле. Я вообще урон не получил.
This works.
Почему-то.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's.
Я договорился с этим парнем.
The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club.
Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Привет.
Max!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Вы знаете, типа прост. Здесь.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Ну, типа, в первой части он был весь такой беглец, герой, которого все преследуют, ему типа нечего терять. В второй части, на самом деле, сюжет много вопросов. Там, типа, скачок...
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Да, главный герой любой игры, он по умолчанию манчкин. Он круче инструктора инструкторов спецназа. Типа, как это тут прописано? Ну, просто потому что он жесткий. Не, он же проходил мимо, сказал, типа, затаись под столом. Я сейчас пойду вопросики порешаю.
Rodrigo!
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues.
I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key.
Ну, на самом деле, это вполне себе сюжет. Ты фильм не видел «Пуля в голове»? Джон, ну как-никак.
Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures.
И вообще, скриптовый выстрел в башку — это клише. Тоже, типа, нуарных детективчиков. В Паркере на этом весь сюжет завязан. как там, расплата с Мелом Гибсоном. Ну, не факт, очень часто, типа, пуля проходит касательно, чисто по черепу шорткой. Сила, конечно, такая, как будто тебя бейсбольной биты по голове ударили, сотрясение, все дела, но, типа, шансы выжить более чем.
There's no way one bomb could have done all this, unless the place was made of gasoline. This whole joint must have been rigged. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency. Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally.
Не знаю, там пуля попала в кусок мозга, который отвечает за игру на пианино в две руки. Потом с годами восстанавливается. Ты помнишь, чего она в него стреляла? Да, Макс лежит в коме, концовки второй части не было, и третьей части, в принципе, не существует тоже.
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net.
Втором Максе сколько патронов? 10, по-моему.
But I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Да, она прикольная, что ты? Начинаешь, нормально же общались. Ну, типа, чувствуется, конечно, что игра другая. Но это не делает ее плохой. Типа, вспомни чужих. Ну, саму серию фильмов про чужих. Типа, первый чужой это хоррор. Типа, слэшер в космосе, первый фильм. Второй фильм это боевик в космосе, спасибо Спилбергу. Третий фильм это Финчер. Библейский, психологический триллер. То есть у каждого из режиссера было свое перепрочтение. Кроме четвертого, там все было проклято. Даже Джос Вида не затащил. А, блин, Кэмерон, черт его, да. Гейм овер. Я говорю, я сегодня устал, плохо выспался, и у меня полная путаница в голове. Ну, сейчас волосатый Макс очень долго будет ходить.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature. I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
Спасибо, едете.
At least I'd found myself.
Гена на минималку.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between, hidden in the dark. What was I really doing? Walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt. Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand. More than I care to admit.
Vamos, vamos!
Eu vim papai, eu vim devolver o seu sorriso favela. Leve e solta pra cantar. Nunca esquecer como sua paz é bela. Vá força pra
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered.
Короче, Макс попался в классическую бразильскую ловушку. Девочки, которые танцуют, он на них засмотрелся, и все пропало. Это был капкан.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui?
Может, это как-то связано, твоя ломота в теле связана с тем, что ты не пил пиво 2 недели и словил обезвож?
O que você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa.
Да, адмирал Акбар вырывается в тред.
Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Dá logo. Filho da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory.
Кстати, я после уверен, что эти шнурки умирают во время пробега Макса через фавелы. Надо в следующий раз рисовать фотороботы и найти, когда их Макс убивает. Такая же модель, тоже оружие должно быть. Я с диглом я ни одного типа не помню.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here. Desculpa, hola. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
Não comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, velho.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my
Какая
own.
интернациональная фраза, что это справочная?
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passa baseado. Tira, tua vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson? O que esse cara quer? Aí, bela camisa, hein? Tu perdeu o cuzão, amigo.
Еще, короче, остается old school. Там, в принципе, все просто. Ну, относительно. И падла хард, на котором Сэм NPC. Там время что-то какое-то интересное.
This classy-looking establishment would have a phone, so I could call Passos.
До меня только сейчас дошло, насколько у Макса тут пафосная альфачная походка.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Ладно, тут теоретически у него мог быть информатор Фавели, который педальнул ему о том, что идет злобный гринго.
Interesting haircut, by the way.
Что за приколы? Как он вышел? Я же его убил. Отстой. Да, я вспомнил про это. Только сейчас.
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes. I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Мы каждый раз задничаю, хочу его обойти. Это ж никогда не работает.
Seu viado, filha da puta!
I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead...
Я сам шокирован. Я сейчас в блоке потусуемся маленько.
They told me the favelas were full of drugs. There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough.
Можешь сказать, что имел наш друг Лука МЧН? Что я не умею этот язык.
Vai tomar no seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja cedo. Que porra que tá fazendo lá embaixo?
Vem daqui, caralho! Corra, corra!
И... Чуть нехорошо. Чего разница? Лучше. Мне это ничего не помогло. Если где-то ты видел, чем она началась? Я там 3 раза бар перезапустил.
That much security, it had to be.
Короче, сам прикол, эту главу надо пройти, ну, это отрезок надо пройти с первого раза. Типа на втором рестарте тебя муликами закидывают из себя.
I had to hope the king was in his castle.
Пройдена лишь половина игры.
As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there were...
Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. If I could get back to Passos, we'd be in a slightly better position to handle this situation.
Эксперименты. Но сделать никак по-другому, потому что будет такая клевая касцена.
I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, I just had to say goodbye.
Каждый день узнаешь что-то новое.
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us.
Got that feeling too.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the bodies with.
Good there.
Your clock is ticking, motherfucker! Somebody kill that
Ну, блин, человек, Пасос, за тобой человек. Короче, я помню, что там будет противник, но я забыл, что там будет Пасос. Игра решил мне это обосрать. Все вообще проклято было. Это самый проклятый сегмент в ране, наверное. Сначала отлетело, потом надо повышала ставки. Кстати, я все хотел, чтобы в этом моменте у меня было 2 пистолета, чтобы я мог машину взорвать быстро и типа дальше бежать. Заигнорив все происходящее. Посмотри, кто там выживет, и в следующий раз сначала убивать его, а потом поджигать машину. Я не специалист, но мне кажется, ты маленько заинтересованное лицо. Таринца, сколько у тебя сейчас очков канала? Я прям видел, как сейчас машина взорвется.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Payne and the other one. Just hold on to him.
Интересно, кто-то делся. Вот це говно.
You think I'm playing?
Cover me, you idiot! I'll cover you. I will. Hey man, you all right? You got my back, man. Hey, thanks, bro. Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
You
Привет.
little piece of shit. I'm gonna cover you again. See if you can flank him. Get a shot.
Опять потерял телефон.
We need to come in here to hide. Not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move!
Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers.
Move!
Where are we going?
Take it easy.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you! Sorry for your loss.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself.
Easy
Think,
orders to
motherfucker.
give when you're way behind the front line.
You should have minded your own business.
Привет.
The morgue. How appropriate.
Выжил вообще.
I didn't mind saying goodbye to this place whacked out on meds.
Hey, psst, this way. Psst. Up there. Go on.
А, вас тоже прилетел по голове.
You go first.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to.
All right, boys, you ready? Paisan, I need a little cover.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out! Shit.
Where'd they come from?
Okay, let's find that phone. Make a call.
Лast шанс сосет.
There's gotta be
Last
a
шанс
landline in
не
the office,
нужен.
man. I think we'll be all right.
Я сел телефон. Отстой.
Call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out. New Jersey. Yeah, things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is...
это, короче, вообще из другого мира. Я сегодня бегал Apex, это моя статистика по пресу, которым я играл последнюю. Она мне сильно мешает? Надо сейчас на спитах висеть балл должна. Я даже не вижу в этом ВБС, она Твичом рисуется.
That's right, I may be a moron, but here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Я такой херак и ушел спать.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. In that awful nightclub, the stadium, the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity. The place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too. Giovanna and Marcello were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage.
Там как, all-in идешь или какую-то сумму называешь, которую ставишь на голосование? Вообще более клевая штука была, типа этот.
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the
Типа
easy
по
way out
время
never come?
разыграть. Будет
Maybe I
саб
thought I
столько-то,
didn't
саб
deserve it.
столько-то. Там реально было бы грязно. Более интересно, что ли. Ха-ха. Макс Пейн, бинго, да-да-да. Олег опять Олег. А я же Олега теперь стал выпускать. Я же вообще по шейдер дождя на голове Макса, это вообще угарно. Я еще в прошлый раз тоже замечал.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games.
Ну ладно, я не успеваю брать. Хочу капиться.
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route.
Я уже почти зашел на ноутбуке на Twitch.
These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Show! Essa puta aqui! Traz essa puta aí!
Não posso esperar pra sair daqui.
História de merda. Eles nunca aprendem a lição.
Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero o quê?
Ai, me acertaram!
Даже аптечка не понадобилась. Да, это единственный мод, который стоит в игре. Макс не бреет голову.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine.
На скорость игры это никак не влияет, на скипы и прочее тоже. Единственное, у Макса аэродинамика стала хуже из-за наличия волос.
Out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier. I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não.
Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Я смог прорваться и убрать иконку. Звуки всегда были такие, типа, такие.
Giovanna! It's gonna be okay. No, 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 no. You don't want to do that. Come on.
Я забыл о том, что у меня есть ноутбук, в принципе, как концепт.
Why did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso?
Foi americano.
Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Coisa morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele.
Pode deixar, eu mato.
Что? Б-250, да?
After a couple of hours of lying and shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen. No amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough.
Когда я последний раз был смелее, я потерял минуту. При лучшем расчете. Ну, типа так и не скажешь, но черт тебя ваншотит практически.
Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano.
С дробовиками. В принципе, у тебя есть все шансы. О. По скипчике ты все знаешь. Так, сейчас запомнить, кто где ходит, кто где гуляет. Блин, гораздо было нечестно. У меня пара вопросов. Что там нафиг загорелось? Видели вообще? Он просто... У нас был инцидент самого сгорания.
This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcelo thinking going in there by themselves? Guess their plan was no more idiotic than mine, and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos security detail.
Just check this. You need to get out of the open.
A barely recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman.
Эпизода самого сгорания ни разу не было здесь.
I put our life expectancy at 5.
Надо бы сбегать, посмотреть там. О, кстати, тема, смотри, если там что-то загорелось, гореть могут только газовые баллоны, они взрываются потом через время. И если я смог в него попасть, не видя его, значит, он простреливается. Если он простреливается, то можно -3 сделать взрывом. Памс!
Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. And I guess that meant neither could I.
Well done. Stay close and keep quiet. God damn it!
Na sacada!
Oh no, get down!
Ну, самый главный вопрос. Винтовка — это праздник?
I was getting good at this.
Спасибо.
Are you okay?
I think so. There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Че легчайшее? А, ладно, не такая легчайшая.
Come on. Let's get the hell away from here. Go on. It's okay.
Забыл, как ее зовут. Кловерфилд 10.
There's someone down there.
Мэри Элизабет Винстон.
Our day had
Кловерфилд
started with
10
us
фильм.
hiding in filth and got
Это
progressively
понравилось,
worse. My
как
luck was
сыграла
running true to
Мэри.
form. Or rather, I was
Блин, не
running
помню, как
true
ее
to
зовут.
form.
Баттер, подскажи, что любимая актриса из Скотта Пилигрима. Вот Баттер врывается в тред.
Should we wait here for parcels?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on. Damn it.
Да, вот. Еще был фильм клевый.
Max,
Пам-пам-пам.
you're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in.
Грустно же Асмин, что ли?
Leg up.
Кловерфилд 10. Ну и типа, что ты еще подразумеваешь под выдающейся ролью?
Open the door.
Shh. Listen.
Check it out. You stay here.
Точно спидранер. Как это сделал? Он чем это сделал? Блин, на Netflix потом еще фильм выходил. Сейчас скажу, как называется. Джессика Честейн, она там играет.
Driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister. And right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me.
Вот тут, кстати, вырывается вопрос про репрезентацию. Как там любят говорить, живет повесточка. Да, чтобы хорошо отыгрывать, нужно быть полноценным персонажем, а не быть поддержкой мейн-лида. О, вспомнил. 3 билборда на границе. Забыл духовное название. Но там реально как в учебнике записывай. Если попираться, я назову сколько фильмов. Баттер тоже шарит.
Try to keep us straight.
Hurry! Will do. Oh no! Ah! Max!
Yeah, I see it.
Hurry! What's that?
It's gonna be okay. You're doing great.
Oh, I can't control this thing! Look, Bastos!
Just drive.
Ah!
Hold on.
Shit, 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 shit!
We're okay. We're okay. You good? Andy.
Там же актерская игра, не черт. В том же Мементо она гораздо лучше прожила и интереснее была как персонаж. У Баттера свои критерии, он, короче, грязный, вонючий сексист, не будем его слушать дальше. Вообще, как прозвучала Мэри Элизабет Уинстед, Баттера перекинула все, что мог думать, это о Рамоне. О, блин, у нас же это есть. Николь Кидман. Тоже у нее фильм был про это, про призраков. Забыл, как называется. Старый-старый.
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Если загадки задаешь.
Boy, Max! Get in! Quick!
I can't believe that bastard just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So?
Ну, это опрос про репрезентацию. То есть я сейчас перебираю в голове не те роли, которые хорошо она или плохо сыграла, а в принципе количество персонажей, которые типа не являются поддержкой главному персонажу, мужику, какой-то автономностью обладают. Чтобы хорошо сыграть, нужно фильмы, в которых не тащат. Монстр, кстати, с этой. Все, у меня мост сломался. Я никого вспомнить не могу.
Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
Шарлиз Терон, монстры. Ее типа все очень хвалили. Баттер, не пиши капсом, кто погодушу мать. Остановись. Это ради.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama?
Pum-pum-pum-pum.
And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so low.
Ну, типа сыграла для ребенка прилично. У меня телефон сел. Кстати, можно на дорожку стоять. Тут еще маленько утрирую с тем, что ты еще немножко утрируешь с тем фактом, что, согласись, мужиков назвать проще, ты говоришь, типа, Уильям Дефо тот же, но ты не говоришь, в каком конкретном фильме. То есть, как актер, типа, вот он жесткий, да, он хорошо отыграет. Но конкретный фильм, на скидку какой-нибудь попроще назвать, где он хорошо отыграл, и, типа... Привет. Надо было как-то семен проходить, надо мерзко.
I had to save some.
¡No hay nadie aquí!
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit. Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed. So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to...
Любой другой деньги я бы не забывал, не путал бы Кэмерона со Спилбергом, назвал больше интересных, хороших примеров.
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Недавно смотрел документалку, ну мини-фильм про... Да ладно, опять ты. Про чувака Дага, как же его зовут, который Гильмеро Дель Торо все время монстров играет. Типа он вообще мим.
Maybe there was something.
Там есть акценты, еще всякие отрасли, которые вечно при переводе херятся.
Good while I was fighting my way.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Серьезно? Непонятно. Где время? Дома полежу. Я, конечно, подрасслабился.
There was some equipment in it. We can get across up top. There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Так это, где у эти, у Гены все время-то зарыты, я не понимаю.
I don't know what I expected to find.
Он раз 50 на главе с доктором умер.
I'd been a cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in
Это
front
да,
of me was
она
easier
славная.
than coming to terms with that.
No, you don't! Ah! ¡Suélteme, gringo loco!
Headshot.
Fancy seeing you here.
Падла, песню я достал.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Jesus Christ.
Топ-50 фильмов, где женщина отыгрывает так, что ей нужно дать Оскар, и доказывает ли это, что женщины тоже могут играть. И вся же повесточка типа надуманная. Или тебе просто интересно, типа, хорошая роль, и вот этим вопросом ты типа ищешь такие фильмы.
Exactly. In Marcello, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket.
Это ускоренная, да?
Brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcello?
Marcello was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. Want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Crash Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace Hotel?
And that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard. But it isn't a police station.
Фильм «Железная хватка». Схват. Железная хватка.
Just go in and bust the joint. Get a
Тут ты.
warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out.
Просто такой вопрос ставит вопрос о том, почему у фильмов так насколько это сложнее сделать, чем с мужиками. Блин, девочка затащит. Типа она на равной и даже местами перебивает долбаного Джеффа Бриджеса.
How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right.
Ну, я все же говорил, что у мужиков просто больше ролей. Не знаю. А, была же такая шутка, короче, не шутка, а типа исследование. Сейчас помню, как оно точно звучало. Могу ошибаться. Типа взяли женские персонажи из хреновой тучи фильмов. Там, условный топ 250 IMDb. Ну прям очень много фильмов. И пытались найти среди них фильмы, в которых два женских персонажа ведут между собой беседу, при этом они не являются подружками. Время пробовать гранатомет. Репер, репачочки. Так, ситуация. Сцена. Так вопросы про то, насколько больше ролей.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Да, в голове сейчас прокручиваются тысячи сцен из тех же фильмов, которые вы уже называли. Ты пытаешься вспомнить, была ли там такая сцена. Ее не было.
Those bastards were clearly in bed with the crush of Prado. Now I just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door.
Типа клише, например, последней выжившей девушки в слэшерах, оно началось с Хэллоуина. Хэллоуин тоже типа конец 70-х, начало 80-х. До этого в кино типа, сильных женских персонажей в принципе не было. Лучшая опция на самом деле. Хорошая идея, эти прям 10 из 10.
Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it.
И тут мы, короче, узнаем, смотрит ли Дэниел демки полностью или нет.
I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best
Ты гонишь,
tackled
почему
with a
минус
simple
10?
solution.
Видите, сколько последней главы играл? По 40 минут каждую? Ладно, справедливо. Падла.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now. There it was, the soundtrack to my life.
Слишком толсто.
For a few seconds, came harmony. Finally.
Вот идеальное преступление.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you.
Блин, если я посру, сыграю еще раз. Больше хардкора, большого и разного.
What have you been
8-я глава мне вообще не понравилась.
I have a lot of money. Look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho.
Я не понял. Я же раньше выйду, 2:15.
Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolissao meant.
Может, мы что-то не
That
знаем.
building was condemned in more ways than one.
Блин, посчитай, за сколько он последние главы сделал, потому что я типа не укупаю, здесь времени всрать можно было.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Интересная теория. промазал.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building.
Я просто беру палку и тыкаю ей в гену и смотрю, что будет дальше. Это человек простой. У меня есть палка и есть гена. Да, я знаю. Мне вообще-то безопаснее делать так, как я сделал. Чем мне есть мысль, что проще делать быструю отмену прыжков в конце возле вертушки и потом добивать их уже, когда они в линию встают наверху. А просто нужно понять, кто из них может тебе стрелять в спину, а кто нет.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back.
Потому что Асос не выеживался, не рассказывал, как будет убивать, а просто стреляет.
Listen, now, come with me, Max, to Brazil. A chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
What are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
На самом деле, в 13 главе офигенно длинная глава. Как они ломятся в участок.
This thing works.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah, not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay.
Еще на пианинке поиграли.
This information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
Минус 4:20, наверное, там еще 10 секунд заберутся ускоренную сцену между 9 и 10.
Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele.
Его научили пару фраз, которые надо сказать.
esse cara aí.
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Что?
Vai, vai. Fudeu! Meu conta eu quero tomar
Что?
no cu, pô.
Ei,
Что ты забыл ты? Где это он сказал?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desiste.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo mesmo aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! E eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai, otário!
Да, я видел. Там еще Кевин команду сменил. Блин, я его побегал один раз, успешно ран совершил, сорел его и типа, нашел скипов на секунд, наверное, 10. Вообще типа не осознавая, как это в этом режиме играть надо. Пенни, да, я его вряд ли вынесу, если не научусь делать фьючер дату стабильно. Да, Glitchless я с ним еще попадаюсь, конечно. Скажу дальше, я уверен, что я смогу это сделать. Поэтому я тут сижу еще весь такой волосатый и не бегаю нью-йоркскую минуту, в принципе. Потому что холодно, зима у нас. Привет. Да, зачем бегать годами? Я просто знаю мету, как бегать нью-йоркскую минуту, и все. В уровне я уже немножко ориентируюсь. Я не типа базара нет. Фьючер дата я вообще не выкупаю. Мне скучно это делать.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking. Drunk it, then blown my head off.
Да, не научился, в том числе. Ох, черт. Да, подход защит красиво, изящно.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source.
Просто мне скучно задрачивать эту методу. Само физическое нажатие, плюс потом в каждой катсцене повидеть, где ее триггерить, где ее типа использовать, сейвить и использовать. Потом же начнется, что оказывается ее эффективнее триггерить не здесь, а вот здесь. Причем ты экономишь там 3 секунды времени и как бы да. Тяжело. То есть тут я вижу прогресс, то я лучше знаю уровни, лучше готов ко всему и все.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast.
Вообще, по идее, самая попсовая категория, которую все должны бегать, это несколько минут с плечами. Хотя в реал-тайме она может быть дольше, чем обычный ран, потому что ты максимум времени проводишь в буллет-тайме. Кто выжил? Есть прикольный гличи, Skype Jump, например. Он типа прикольный. Или зрелищный хотя бы. Есть пусть из-за того, что ты из укрытия уходишь. Rapid Fire. И то Rapid Fire обычно типа медленнее, чем. И все на этом свете.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. I felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else. Something buried deep in
То
the
прикольно,
past.
где его использовать. Типа на машинке у тебя быстрее взрываться будут. Но ты же буллетами больше времени проведешь, чем проведешь. То есть перезарядка, она и так существует. Можно достать, короче, самый первый билд Макс Пейна и бегать этот бесконечными скайп-джампами, где можно текстуру улетать. Там он проще исполняет.
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their
Сколько там
pound of flesh and
разницы?
sold it to
Одна
the
секунда
black
на
market.
3?
Now I was coming for mine.
Ну, типа да. Я это выкупил на обычном харде, когда еще первый раз бегал. Нет, просто лежащий Макс в домике. Бить озвучить, я же беспокоюсь. Можно самому ложиться, только с прыжка. Так, ситуация говна. Или ему член. Я пытался, и ни разу не получилось. Я там ее нажимал по-всякому.
every last one of those bastards.
Блин, я по-всякому стоял.
Now that I made it through check-in. Come on, you bastards.
Привет. Забавный факт, если остаться на ленте, ты сам увидишь, куда тебе надо. Ем ленивая жопа.
I felt like my vacation was coming to.
Почти тема.
These were Becker's guys.
Пешком
Him
надо
and
глов тут
Victor had a
забирать.
private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. There were UFE all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way.
Ой, я прям пытался изо всех сил, ничего не получалось. Кажется, что если вы затриггерили здесь киллкам, то, короче, скипа не будет. Да, блин, бесишь. Это будет интересно.
Maybe they were in the next terminal.
Именно.
I keep looking until Victor sent me a postcard from Miami.
Я тоже был в этом уверен.
It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. I meant to end this how I'd begun it, heavily medicated. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
Это должен быть маленький секрет, как он быстрее делает Макс Пейна.
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to
Было
recharge
жестоко.
for a
Я бы
second.
сказал, даже overkill.
At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes.
Я прилег отдохнуть. С мотылками причем.
It was perfect. Everyone wanted it. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this
В смысле, у меня уже есть самый бешеный челлендж от гиены. Точнее, без участия гиены.
Was it redemption?
Я тратился долбанный хейр в течение 3 лет.
And not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker! Mr. Payne!
You're
pissing on another man's pool, Max!
Oh, go now.
Look what you become, Mr. Payne! Another fucking terrorist! How many more of your clowns you would have sent to their death?
Так, фокус.
No one is paying you to be here, Max. Seu merda! I just want to do my job, brother!
Отчаянные времена, отчаянные меры.
Here Here I was about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Look! There's a whole team of them! There! Over to the right! Come on, Max! They're gonna kill us! Max! Max! There! Insurance ain't gonna cover this!
Ну, типа такое.
Ay! Shit! Shit! Shit!
That about sums it up.
Ah! We need to clear the runway! Of course they have their armored personal vehicle!
That's them. Your career's coming down with that plane. Let's get it over with.